We are going live today to talk about highlight. Is it a sport? Now, highlight started back in the 60s, I believe, in Florida when it gained popularity, but it's as old as the 1900s. I think Spain started it and called it Basque or something like that. And what you do is you get like these sloth hands or that look like ceiling fans, and you toss around a pelota. And it looks like you're just playing burn ball. I don't know if you guys ever played this as a kid. Burn ball is when you throw a ball really hard at the wall. You piss off your neighbors whoever owns that house, and then you try to catch it. And if you miss it, somebody else then runs, grabs the ball, and tries to peg you with it. Now, it kind of works the same way now, but instead of somebody trying to peg you with it, you throw the ball at a wall. It comes back to you. You then catch it, and you score a point, depending on where you are in the field. And then there's people in the audience betting on you to get as many points as possible. So a lot of gambling was involved. Mostly it was played in casinos. And, it was popular in the 80s, especially in the city of Miami. They even dedicated like Miami Vice episodes to this sport, if you can call it that, right? But quickly it lost its popularity. And the reason why I bring this up for this episode is, I was invited to go to a highlight game, and I thought highlight wasn't even played anymore. I'm not going to lie. There's some nights where I wish I can go see a sports game, but sometimes, your team is not in town, they're playing elsewhere, or all the tickets are sold out. But sometimes I just want to see people gambling. Rather playing a sport that I can gamble on legally, right? Because if you gamble on the MLB or you gamble on the NFL, you got to do it on the DL, or you got to find those underground websites that, that do it for you or whatever. But when you gamble highlight, it's completely normal and legal and encouraged. So shout out to highlight for doing that part. I'm not going to dedicate this episode to bashing the sport either. I just have my questions. That's all. If you look at the outfits, the people that play highlight, like, is the helmet necessary? You guys are just throwing a ball at a wall. You don't really need those helmets. Here's my recommendation for highlight players. You should pick up a nice fashion. Something really cool, like look at polo or croquet, if that's how you call it. They're looking nice, okay? Maybe you should pick that up. Drop the helmet and just start rolling with something fashionable. Dress like a fuckboy while you play. There you go. That's how you become popular in Miami. You want to become popular in Miami? You want to bring the sport back? Here's what you got to do. Dress like a fuckboy. Like, just go all out with the gold chains. Wear sunglasses while you play it. Have graffiti Wynwood style on your cesta. Whatever you call that thing. I don't know, have some maiden day art on the walls. There you go. I just gave you guys a great idea on how to bring the sport back to popularity. Go fashionable. Make it aesthetic. All right. It looks kind of dull. You go there, it looks like a three-dimensional, or rather a four-walled tennis court. There's nothing going on. You got the wall in the back and the two walls on the side. You guys just throwing the ball, going back and forth. But if you're rocking like a gold chain and you got some nice sneakers on, when you step into the court, people are going to pay attention. And then they're probably going to place more bets based on what you're wearing. Whoever got the biggest gold chain, put 10 grand on that guy. He knows what he's doing. There you go. There you go. There's my riff right there on how to bring popularity to the highlight. Now, one of the reasons why highlight lost popularity is because, things like the NFL was getting more popular, hockey, there's a lot of other options that sports enthusiasts can look up. However, one of the main reasons is because there was a lot of people that were rigging the games. All right. There was a lot of like losses and wins that were a little iffy. And so everyone just thought, well, like if these games are rigged, then, forget it. I don't want to watch this or support it anymore. And I think that's one of the many reasons why, probably the main reason why it lost its popularity. Is like, why would you bet on something when so many shady things occurred in the back end, right? But there's an opportunity there because, Miami, if you want to get back into making this sport popular, why don't you consider rigging the game now when no one's watching? Because even if you do get caught, there's not that many people that watch the sport, so they probably don't care. This is a great opportunity for you to cash out, Miami. All right. That's what gambling's all about. That's the reason we gamble in Miami, because we're trying to live that Miami lifestyle. And if there's a way for you to get the upper hand when it comes to gambling, rig highlight games. Oh, man, this guy got $20,000 fixing a Miami highlight game. No one cares, so he got away with it. Oh, well. But one of the reasons why highlight did get popular in the 80s before the whole debacle and shady operation was imagine, just being in a slot machine and you're just, pulling the lever, trying to win some money, or you're betting on horses. You're betting on machines or horses. Jai Alai was one of those games where you can actually have somebody that you can look at, recognize their face. They have a name, they have a track record, and they can talk, right? It's a human being that you're betting on. And that's why Jai Alai was one of those cool things to do whenever you wanted to gamble, because it's like, I want to bet on that guy right there with the long legs. You can't blame them. You want to get away from machines. You want to get away from horses. But at the same time, the balls that some of these Jai Alai players had when you had all these shady people gambling on you. Like, what happens if you botch a game? Your whole life's at stake now. They're going to look you up. They're going to be like, you shouldn't have caught that pelota on the last minute. The only thing that makes Jai Alai an extreme sport is actually dodging the people that want to come after you for not botching a game for them.